Hello, good evening, and welcome to the last in the series. It's day 24 of the Beer Advent Calendar, so a Merry Christmas Eve to one and all. Thanks for tuning in over the last 24 days if you have. If you haven't, well, I've enjoyed it. So yeah, we are. We're doing the last official beer of the Beer Advent calendar today. I'm kind of looking forward to it, actually. I hope everyone's feeling fairly festive out there, suitably festive. I have to say that's more than can be said for the people in the local deli this afternoon. When it was quite funny. There was a bloke went in and sort of literally just got his arm and scooted all the cheese off into a bag and went and bought it. And the people there they were not happy. They weren't going to get their Christmas cheese. I understand it's reasonably frustrating when you can't get what you need. But it was bordering on a middle class revolt earlier, anyway, it was interesting to see nonetheless. And Nonhead in winter is not as sleepy as you may imagine. Anyway, let's move on to the beer, shall we? This is the last in the series, as I said earlier, and I did a bit of a pre-Christmas present feel. And I noticed there was a little collar on the neck of the bottle. So I've got a sneaking suspicion I know what this is. And if it is what I think it is, I'm going to be very, very pleased indeed. We have Emma. I believe this is, you know exactly what this is. And I am so looking forward to it if it's what I suspect it is. Let's open it and find out, shall we? Oh, yes. Yes, it is. Glorious. Look at this. So this, it's a beer that Naomi Klein would clearly approve of because it has no label on it, you see. This is a Westvleteren 12, which is a terrific beer made by a bunch of monks in Westvleteren, really, which is in West Flanders. I've been there a few times. I haven't actually been to the monastery, but I've been to the cafe over the road. It's a great place. They only do 3 beers, but each of them are fantastic. And this one is the big daddy of them all. It's a strong one, around about 10.2%, I think. So. Perfect for the occasion. We have a few. We've got Martin in as well. Hello, Martin. How you doing, mate? So having suspected that this is what it might be, I went and cleaned myself the appropriate glassware. Look at that. Now, annoyingly, it does have a little chip in it. I don't know if you can see that, but that's been there for a while, and I've washed it hundreds of times. So, fingers crossed, I'm not going to get any glass in my stomach as a result. Right, without too much further ado, I'm going to pour this out because it is a belter. Oh, God, it smells delightful. Right, let's pour it into the appropriate glassware, shall we? Have a look at that. It's very well carbonated, as you might be able to tell. Lovely sort of pinprick-like bubbles in the and a gloriously thick, bready sort of head that you could practically eat with a spoon. I might do that. Oh, delightful. So I'm just wondering if I can see the date on this. I think it says 25th of the 10th, 20, which I'm suspecting means that it was that it's a very recent one. I haven't had one from this year, so I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, that's a glorious bottle. Look at that. No logo, no label at all. Just a plain brown bottle. Right. Check that out. Lovely stuff. Oh, and so the remarkable thing about this is that I've had loads of bottles of it in the past. It has that amazing sort of, it's got a lovely sort of malty, plummy sort of smell about it, but it also has a hint of sponge fingers. I don't know why it is. And it's the differentiating factor between this and the clone of this that I've brewed several, about 3 or 4 times. I usually brew one every winter, and I can get practically every other taste apart from that sponge fingers kind of smell. Oh, and it is delightful. A little bit of mulled wine going on there as well. Although I did have some this afternoon, so that might still be on my breath. You never know. Anyway, let's give this a whirl, shall we? Mm, yes. Oh, yes. Ah, that's fantastic. Um, so again, that sponge finger sort of plumminess. Um, yeah, quite a lot of fruit going on there, and it is big and sweet to start out with, but not overly cloyingly sweet because you've got a ton of carbonation and bubbles, sort of having a bit of a dance on your tongue. So it never gets overly sweet, and then it just sort of tails off so slowly but subtly, and it's really nice and sharp, but not lip smackingly sharp, just a sort of like a gentle sting, if you like. Really, really amazing stuff. Mm. Ah, I mean, yeah, it is an absolute delight. I'm not gonna lie, it's one of my favourite beers out there, and I think Christmas Eve is a perfect time to drink it. Actually, I think the only better environment in which I've had this is sitting outside the cafe over the road from the actual monastery, um, and sitting in the back garden drinking one of these expertly poured by the waiting staff, and not being the one who was driving. That was nice because it meant I could have a 10% monster of a beer, um, rather than sipping on one of the blondes, which is pretty strong, but you get away with it. Well, just one anyway. Um, I've got to say, that is what an amazing way of rounding off the beer advent calendar this year, and it's been an incredible selection. I have to say, better than any of the ones I've ever put together in the past. And what a superb way of rounding it off. So massive thanks to Mike and Emma at Chapter One in Bath, who did this for me, and hugely generous and also really intelligently put together as well. So there's a big cheers from me to you here, and hope you have a really good Christmas. I believe they are still open for last minute drinks if you are in the Bath area and want to top up your stock for the Christmas break. We've got Mark in as well. Hello, Mark. How you doing, mate? All right. So yeah, if you wanted to, I think they're open till 8 tonight. So if you want to stop by for some fresh own brew, pub brewed beer, or any of their bottles or cans and stuff, do nip by Chapter One, London Road, Bath. All that remains is for me to sort of set about this, and and thanks to everyone who's tuned in actually as well. When I started this, I had no expectations at all, and I I thought maybe one or two people might watch, but no more than that. I've been quite overwhelmed. There's been I've had nearly 1,000 views of this, which is way beyond what I expected. So hats off to you. Thanks for sticking with it. I might do it again actually, in some form or other in future. I'm not entirely sure in what form, but I'm thinking I quite enjoy this. It's relatively easy. I think I've grown into it, I've actually enjoyed it more than than I used to when I had to write an essay in the old days of the beer advent calendar. All that remains to say is you are able to buy Bag of Cans t-shirts on the website. They are available for sale. I might even put the link up in the about page as well. There is an unofficial beer advent calendar update tomorrow. I am going to be doing a bit of a Christmas address to the nation, a slurred speech, if you like, around about 10 to 6. Immediately following that, Pete Fowler's going to be playing putting on his playlist of tunes, which he's been doing every Friday since lockdown, and so that's extremely worth tuning in for. But yeah, I'll probably be changing the setting, sitting in my armchair in the front room, cracking open an incredibly strong beer, and spending 10 minutes crapping on about it on Christmas Day. So if you're not doing anything else, and why would you be? It's not like you're going to go out, is it? Do tune in. It's on the same channel. I will doubtless crap on about it on social media. But yeah, until then, have a lovely Christmas. I hope you managed to enjoy it despite the lockdowns and the lack of family and all that kind of carry on. I'm going to be on my own, but to be honest, I'm actually quite looking forward to it. Yeah, so in the meantime, all the best, good health, and hopefully see you tomorrow. Cheers.